Good morning, this is Chad Adams with Skeleton Key in St. Louis, Missouri, and I found a little glitch in exporting grouped records the other day, and I thought I would share it with you so you could avoid it. Let's take a look. Okay, so let's start by taking a look at the data I'm going to be dealing with. I have 2,500 records of some random names, cities, and states, and let's say that what I want to do is export a group of cities, one city per row. And so if I take a look at this and I sort my cities, we can see that I do in fact have multiple cities in here that are duplicates. And what I want to get is an exported list of cities. Okay, so let's build a script to do that. We'll start here and we'll build a new script. Export cities, and I'm just going to put this in my temporary folder for now. I'll do that using the get temporary path function. And we'll just make this a tab limited file, and there we go. And so now I can sort, do this without dialog, sort it by city, that'd be perfect. And then I want to export without dialog to my path, tab separated. We'll have this automatically open so we can see the result when it gets done. And then my export order is city, and I want the state that it's in so I can see that. And then I'm going to choose city and group by. And this is what we're trying to get, one city or one line per city. So if I save that, I hit OK and close, and then we run this script. Export cities. That came up from my other screen, so I'll move it over. And here's what we got. We got one city per line. You can see I had 2,500 cities to begin with, and so now I've got 928. So we can see that it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. So let's take a look at how it's broke. So before I started recording this video, I made a copy of this GroupIt file, and I just called it GroupIt also. I did that by going up to File and Save a Copy As. So it was an exact copy of the file before I started. Okay. So one would expect that if I go to my original file and I take this script that we just created, I copy that, and then I go to my new file and I take this script and I paste it, and then I run it. One would expect that I would get a exported list like before, but I don't. In this case, I get duplicates. You can see I have several Albuquerque, New Mexicos, and different cities that are not, in fact, grouped by city. Well, let's take a look at the script and make sure that it in fact copied correctly. So we've got GroupIt also and export cities. Let's take a look at that. So I've got the same path and variable. I sort, and it's still sorting by city. That all looks fine. And my export records are still going to path, tab separate, automatically open, and specify sort order, city state, group by city. So everything appears like it should be working correctly, which I will point out makes this very hard to troubleshoot. But we can fix it by coming in and adding any field to the export order, or just taking a field out and re-adding it. Resets something. I don't know what it resets, but it resets something. And now, if I were to run this again, then we get the right, pull it over my right screen, we get the right values, where there's not duplicates. So I'm not sure why that fixes it, but something you should be aware of, and hopefully you won't run into it. In the meantime, I hope that your exporting and grouping goes well and your programming is productive. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to email me at chad.adams@skeletonkey.com. Thank you so much.